Hello. That's not right either. Hello. There we go. There's my audio. I know there's no music. There's some music. We're a little behind today. Greetings, Earthlings. Hi. So many things this morning. It is Monday, first day of the week. Happy to have you here. Thanks for tuning in, and I appreciate your patience with me getting a little crazy getting set up. Planet Mitch from GiveawayRocket.com, helping you build your business skyrocket to the moon. How's that for a new phrase? Anybody notice I got new lights? They're not working the way I wanted them to work. It's fun setup time at the giveaway rocket. I am Planet Mitch, for those of you who don't know me, and my goal, my entire purpose in life these days, is to help you grow your email list, which is your bing number one asset, which brings you revenue. Hey, Ozzy. Marie is here. Hello, Marie. Ozzy, we need to talk, I think. I seem to recall, Ozzy, that you messaged me somewhere asking me for a little bit of time to chit-chat, and I went looking for that the other day, and I don't know where it was. So if you want to chat, go ahead and pop into my Facebook Messenger, and let's have a conversation. Marie, good to see you here. Thank you for popping in. I've got some new items on the scrolling ticker for those of you who follow along with the scrolling ticker. And I don't know why it's smaller. I was trying to fix it. It's a little small. So let's dive in, because Monday is contest tip of the week, also known as how to grow your business and make more profit. I'll say this again. The number one asset in your business besides you is your email list. In this time of COVID craziness, the old CC, people have been struggling and asking, why in the heck is my business not working? I've got a great business. And we're actually going to talk a little bit coming up in question that was asked in the UpViral group this morning, which is a very common question. Question being, I don't think my conversion rate's so high. Why is that? So we're going to dive into that. It involves putting on another hat. I should get out my hat. Here's a hat. And yeah, that was a hat from a photography gear company. So hello, Marie. Hello, Ozzy. Good to have you here. Shall we dive in to the question? Now, notice there's a whole lot of stuff, and hopefully you can read the stuff on the scroller. And I wonder if I could just drag it up and make it a little bigger this way. No, that's not working. I don't know why. I changed the text this morning, but it's not letting me make it bigger. And if I make, why is it not letting me do that? Anyway, all right, we're just going to live with it, right? And I apologize for the small size. Frustrated by that. So here's the question. What's a good conversion rate? And I'm going to switch over to the question from the UpViral group. From Shaw. Hi, UpViral and everyone. I appreciate your help. Is 8.8% conversion on UpViral normal? And here's a link. And I'm going to copy that link. Notice it's a bit.ly link. I don't care for bit.ly links in the first place, but that's all another topic. I'm going to open a new incognito window and paste it. And we're going to get to this in just a second. But my conversion rate for the Summit's free pass for lead pages and ConvertKit with the same campaign is 90%. Okay, there's a whole lot of variables that are missing here. Kindly help and advise what I must be missing. Thank you. Same campaign. It's possibly not the same campaign, but the question becomes, what's really different? Something must be different, either the Facebook ads or the text of the landing page or your messaging somehow. Pardon me. And it's not the tool's difference, okay? I can guarantee you that this isn't a tool problem. Tools are just an implementation process, right? It has to do with the offer or the source of the traffic or a million different other things, right? I have done campaigns, talked to people that have done campaigns on lead pages or ClickFunnels. I mean, if you were to compare the same campaign on lead pages and ClickFunnels, would you, if there was a conversion rate difference, would you blame one of those two tools? If the content was identical, it's not a tool issue. So defining same campaign, Shaw, pardon my mispronunciation. Defining the same campaign is open to interpretation here. If it were truly identical, the tools have nothing to do with it. Now, let me scroll down a little bit. Guido said mine is a whopping 4%. I popped into the conversation and Guido. So here's the link, which we already have. It's an offer for a free pass to a virtual summit. Then I give them a free ebook if they share. About to go to bed now, so sorry, Shaw, you missed out. Obviously, you can catch the replay. All right, now, so let's just dive in and look at the campaign. Now, before we do that, the tip that I wanted to give today, so this fit kind of perfectly in there, was you need to wear a different hat when you look at your campaign. So many of us are looking at our campaigns with all of the knowledge and all of the love and all the passion that we put into our campaign without thinking about what a newbie is going to see. Right? What is cold traffic going to see, feel, and think about your landing page? Are they going to sign up? Ask a newbie. Go ahead and get a friend who has no idea what you're doing and ask them to look at your landing page. Record a video if you want of their face and watch them. That's really telling. Ask them to do a Loom video. All right, so let's look at the landing page. Now, first of all, you're not using a custom domain, which is a whole nother topic, but I would love to see you using a custom domain. It's one of the best features of Upstart. Get your free pass to the World Gratitude Summit. Free virtual summit, July. Why is my cursor? I just noticed my cursor's not doing the cursor thing. Turn mouse halo so you can see where I'm looking a little bit better. How gratitude can help you stay mentally healthy and happy. How it can create your help you can business thrive in the midst of the pandemic. Get your free pass. Click the link below. Day 1 is about mental wellness. Day 2 is dedicated to entrepreneurs thrive. Moving forward with gratitude. Get your free pass. All right. Now, if this is identical in every way, shape, or form to your lead pages, and the conversions are different, then I suspect your traffic is the issue, right? If those two things are the same, if this is exactly the same, then it's all about, my suspicion is it's all about the traffic. Now, in your post, Shaw, you said, let me scroll up here to the top. My conversion rate for my Summit's free pass for lead pages with ConvertKit. Now, ConvertKit's an emailing system, so what it sounds like to me is you're emailing your existing list. I would hope that your existing list is going to convert really well. It doesn't sound like you're going out to cold traffic in that particular case. It sounds like to get 90%, it feels to me like you're going to a highly targeted list of people who already know, love, and trust you and are like, holy kajibers, I'm in. Of course I'm in. Okay? That's what it feels like. Now, you're not here to answer questions about this, unfortunately, but that's what the gut feel is. And what I'm also feeling is that if you're getting an 8% conversion, my quick math in my head says that's about right. So if you're getting 200 leads for about 2,000 people coming in, slightly more, it's going to be 8%. It's about right. In terms of math, I always want to make sure the math works. It feels to me like your issue is that the traffic is completely different. Again, you're not here to ask questions, so I'm basing that on the what you said is that they're the same. Now, on this landing page, to me, what you're struggling with is put on your cold person who has no idea what you're doing hat. Get your free pass to the World Gratitude Summit. I'm out. I'm gone. I'm not even reading the rest of it, frankly. I'm not looking for a free pass to the World Gratitude Summit. I don't know what it is. Your first message to me says, I'm going to give you something for free. It's going to be a pass to a summit. It has to do with gratitude. I'm a crabby son of a gun. I'm gone. I don't care. In small print down here, you say, discover the secrets on, and I was trying to select it, but it's obviously an image. Discover the secrets on how gratitude can help you stay mentally healthy and happy. Where's your conversation about, to the cold traffic, where's your conversation about, are you struggling right now with your mental health? Do you feel overwhelmed? Do you feel like things are totally bogging you down? This pandemic is really hitting a lot of people really hard. We've got a whole bunch of experts that can help you discover the secrets on how gratitude can help you stay healthy, how you can get your business to thrive, blah, blah, blah. The first thing for cold traffic is you got to convince them to sign up. They don't know you. They don't know nothing about what you're doing. Slapping a bunch of people's pictures, to me, this is Mitch speaking, doesn't do me any good if I don't know who those people are. I don't know what your World Gratitude Summit is. I don't know what the purpose is, so I'm gone. I'm bouncing so fast because you got like 3 seconds to get a hold of somebody. If you can't grab them right at the beginning with your pain so that they feel empathetic towards what you're talking about, I think they're gone. If you're getting a 90% conversion on this, then Mitch doesn't know what he's doing. And I'm willing to learn, and I want you to teach me how a 90% conversion happens with this page. Because I'm sorry, I think the vast majority of people, because they don't understand the purpose, and you've hidden the purpose down here in this tiny print, will understand what they're looking at. I don't know who all these people, I happen to know Jack Canfield. I don't know any of these. There's you. Maybe you're the world's best expert. Maybe that's great. maybe you have a huge audience and I don't know anything about it. But as cold traffic, you're not doing anything to convince me to stick around. Okay? Now, why am I talking about cold traffic, by the way? Cold traffic is critical because of the way UpViral works. Let me get quickly over here to, let's see. Let me get to this chart. And I keep wanting to switch over to a way where you can see my cursor, but you can't. On the far left-hand side, there's direct traffic. Those are the people that are coming into your campaign through your messaging, whether it's an email or social media or other traffic. And they land on your lead page, right, which is the one we were just looking at. If they enter, if they click to enter, and I have a click, enter to win right there, the yellow thing with the little tiny person, then they'll end up on the sharing page. Okay, so that's the second page to the right in the middle. I wish I could point at it, but the way I have this set up, it's not easy. Okay, and then with the UpViral, what you're doing is the far upper right corner is social media. You're going to share that on social media, and everybody that comes in through that loop, that viral loop at the top, is what we call referred traffic. Those people coming in are absolutely dead cold traffic to you in 95% of the cases. Because they don't have any idea who you are or why you're here. Okay? So if you're using UpViral and it's working well, you're going to get a whole bunch of absolutely dead cold traffic. There's no way on hell you're going to get 90% conversion on dead cold traffic. Just saying. Unless you're giving away an iPhone or something, and even that, we've shown time and time again, doesn't get anywhere close to 90% conversion. So again, I go back to your original statement. It feels to me the only way to get a 90% conversion rate is that every one of those people that comes in knows, loves, and trusts you, or Jack Canfield, or Bo, or Winston, or some of these people, and they absolutely know the reason why they're coming to the landing page before they get there, and all they want to do is sign up. They already know they're convinced. Because this landing page does nothing to convince anybody to sign up that doesn't know what's going on. So if you're getting a 90% conversion rate, kudos to you, keep doing that. But here's where the struggle starts to happen. And shh, I know UpViral tells you that everything in the world is perfect and it's going to go viral, but that's not always the way it works. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in my name and my email. Now, I've already done this, so I've already been to the page, and no, I'm not going to watch the video. My experiments have shown that most people don't watch videos anyway. So I'm going to put in Planet Mitch, because that's what I go by. And I'm going to put in my email address. And I'm going to click here to get your free pass. Awesome. We sent you an email to confirm your free pass to the World Gratitude Summit. Great. I have another gift for you. Can you help me spread the gratitude and share the summit with your friends? Follow me on Instagram. I'm out. I don't want to follow you on Instagram. Refer 5 of your friends to get their free pass to the summit. As our token of thanks, we will send you my Money and Me ebook. Okay? Now, I know you don't know this because you haven't been sticking around following me. I highly urge you to stick around and follow me because I teach you all this stuff. Nobody is going to refer 5 friends, get them to sign up for this campaign, unless there's a bigger incentive and they totally understand what your Money and Me book is going to do for them. It's going to change their lives. You're not convincing me of that either. So why should I go sign up 5 people to get an ebook that I don't understand? It's got a pretty picture. Oh, there's a video. Oh, well, I don't want to watch a video. I don't know. Maybe some people will watch the video. I'd love to know the stats on that. My testing has shown that people don't watch videos on landing pages. Maybe I'm doing my videos wrong. Simply click the social media icons below and invite your friends to get the free pass. Okay, here's the real test. This is the biggest test of your campaign and its viability to bring in cold hard traffic. Hey, Robin! Welcome to the show. Robin's here. Hi, Robin. I'm going to click on this Facebook icon and we're going to see, because again, if we go back to this image, we're talking about the traffic that's going to come in through the top of that loop. So we're on the sharing page and we're about to do the social media buttons on the far right hand upper corner, and we're going to viral loop people into the campaign. You with me? All right, good. Anybody out there besides Robin and Ozzy and Marie? Thank you for showing. Here's the real test. And I cannot stress how important this one function is in your life of running an up viral campaign. And most people mess this up. Okay, now picture in your head that there's viral traffic. We are trying to get those people, and I'm drawing the loop over my head. We're trying to get through social media people to come into our campaign. Hello, Drew. Nice to have you here. Thank you for commenting. I love having people come in and say hi. Trying to bring people into the top of the loop, right? So I'm going to click this Facebook button, and it's going to pop up this thing that says I have to log in. All right. Now, because I did that in an incognito window, I was actually over here. So I'm going to do it on this window because I'm already logged into Facebook. All right. So this is the thing that people see on Facebook. They're scrolling on their phone. They're looking at their tablet. They're looking at their desktop. They're scrolling on their phone. Jeff Peterson's here. Hi, Jeff. Thank you so much for popping in. Uh-oh. I just got a message that says error making local recording. I wonder if my hard drive's out of space. I'm going to assume we're going to keep going. And I took a screen grab. So here's the image that I want you guys to be looking at. I'll see if I can resize it so it fits. No, Up Arrow tries to do smarty pants stuff. Cancel. I want to show you that in a minute. So I got too many things going on here. So here's the campaign. Here's the social sharing message. Imagine these people are scrolling, they're looking at their desktop or whatever. Does this image stop somebody cold in their tracks and go, holy cow, I better frickin' click on that? I want to know, you guys tell me. I know what my opinion is. Please tell me whether you think this would stop people in their tracks as they're scrolling on Facebook. That they gotta click on it, they gotta find out more. Now notice, there's a message that says up viral, click here to get your free pass. And it finally says, discover how to be healthy, wealthy, and blah, blah, and I can't read. Happy, healthy, and wealthy through gratitude. But the image itself is the first thing people see, right? Somebody tell me, please tell me, comment. I know there's a delay on Facebook, so I'm stalling a little bit. Or Twitch, or Periscope, or wherever you guys are tuning in from. There's quite a few of you here, so somebody tell me, does this image stop you in your tracks and get you to come look more? If you don't get this image right, people are not going to come in, and up viral is not going to work. This image is critical. And I guess you're probably trying to avoid answering because you know Mitch is going to say, thank you, Tracy. I have to say no, and I notice you capitalized the word no. I can't tell you how critical this is for your campaign. If you want viral traffic and people are sharing these images, because there's Twitter and Pinterest and whatever, if they don't stop in their tracks for this image, you have wasted your time. Jeff says, I'd look at it. Okay, great. Tell me why. Drew says, thank you for chatting. I would say no, as the colors are not very attractive or grabbing. That's one aspect of it, colors. There's a lot of pictures of a lot of people. But again, I'm assuming that you're scrolling on Facebook, and when I scroll, something's got to grab my attention in the first second or I'm gone. And to me, Jeff, and I'd really like to know what you would do. Why would this stop you? Because I'm always willing to learn. But to me, this image is so busy. It's got a whole bunch of people's pictures, and it says more speakers coming up as the biggest phrase on the page. Robin says, too much info. Thank you, Robin. More speakers coming up. Why is that the biggest phrase on the page? Tracy says it's not saying anything. Or either she's not saying anything, or the image isn't saying anything. She also followed up with way too busy. Jeff says, I am a speaker too, a narrator, so I'd look at who's saying what. All right, so thank you for that. Very important clarification, because you're a speaker. So this is appealing to you because you're used to seeing this kind of image with a whole bunch of speakers. That's okay. So there's a group of people that would potentially stop because they recognize the image format with all the different people's pictures. It's very common for virtual summits. That's a good thing. Maybe it would stop a certain number of people, and that's good. I really appreciate that input, Jeff. But you're also kind of not necessarily the target market, right? You're stopping to look at it because you're a speaker, and you're wanting to go, I want to know more about what they're doing as a process. Not necessarily because of what the target is. Ozzy says, no idea what the summit is all about. Bingo. Now, if you read this, discover how to be happy, healthy, and wealthy through gratitude, you can get a clue. But that's the last thing anybody's looking at. They're going to look at this, click here to get your free pass. More speakers coming up, but a pass for what? Ozzy gets the bell so far. Ozzy, what's in it for me? Why would I want to know anything about this? This image and this message have to stop you in your tracks in order to get people to slow down. And Jeff stopped him because he's interested in speaker things. Not so much gratitude things, but speaker things. If you were trying to attract, so let's suppose that Shaw has, if I have the name right, Shaw, she's got 2,400 people flowing past this image, and she's got an 8% conversion. That's probably not too bad for something like this. But at the same time, you could do so much better with an image like this. Lenny says, I don't know these people. Robin, what is the best stopper to do? I knew somebody was going to ask that question. It depends. It totally depends upon what the market is and what the offer is. I'll go back to what I said, and I don't know if you were here earlier, Robin, but the landing page, let me flip over to the landing page. Oh, I don't have it up anymore. But the landing page was about, in my book, for cold traffic, poorly designed because it didn't talk about the pain points. To me, let me flip back over here. To me, what this image should say is, are you, of the pain points, right? Some kind of an image with a woman or a man sitting at a computer, maybe with their head down, maybe not a computer, but on a couch, crying, some sort of painful image. And it would potentially just say, are you struggling with running a business during this crazy pandemic? Just enough to get people to stop and look at what you're doing. Then the text below would not say, click here to get your free pass. It would say, discover how to be happy, healthy, and wealthy through gratitude at our summit, blah, blah, blah. Something. Some kind of a message to get people to stop, because you don't have a whole lot of text here, right? But this key is not a Facebook ad, that you don't have to worry about the 20% rule. But more speakers coming up, being the biggest text on the page, is not going to stop most people. Talk about the pain point. Get them to recognize that that is me and that you've got the solution. And the solution is by clicking through to get to your landing page. You are, with this image, let me say it again, with this image on Facebook, you are trying to convince cold traffic, because you have no way of targeting these people, because Betty Lou signed up and she's really interested, but she shared it on her Facebook timeline, and she's just throwing it out there to the world, and Facebook is hopefully showing it to some people that are friends of Betty that will see this and go, oh, that's me. I want to know more. Lenny says, that headline is clickbait if there isn't a free pass to everyone. There is. She's got a free pass to everyone. There's no false metrics going on here, Lenny. You just tuned in late. You didn't see what's going on. The free pass is there for everybody. They just have to sign up. But this is the biggest struggle, which is why I wanted to come talk about this one. It's so apropos when it popped into my feed this morning. And Shaw is struggling with her messaging, or with her results. And this probably applies to Guido as well. When I come in to look at these campaigns, all of this stuff just stands out like a sore thumb. A lot of people don't like Bitly links, by the way. Why? I'm assuming you have a domain. I haven't seen your domain name, but I'm assuming you have a domain. Why are you using Bitly instead of link tracking on your own domain? Conversion rate for the Summit's free pass for lead pages with ConvertKit on the same campaign is 90%. That's what we were going back to do comparison. That 90% conversion is, I guarantee you, a bunch of really warm people that already know what you're doing. The people coming through the viral loop have no clue what you're doing, and you better convince them on that landing page that they need that thing, your pass, your whatever it is you're doing. That has to be a sales page. Now, if you're doing a free iPhone, that sells itself, right? Robin asks, so always call pain points and not the product, other than results from the product. The question is why? There's a whole variety of different opportunities, right, on the landing page. And of course, you could do split testing. In general terms for marketing, and I am not a marketing expert. I've not spent 50 years in marketing as some people have. But what I have learned from most people is that you need to address, for something that's not an iPhone, right, or an Amazon gift card or whatever that is blatantly obvious, you don't have to go into a lot of sales pitch for something like that. But if you are marketing a summit, and I suspect that Shaw actually has a landing page for the summit that is much more salesy than this. Otherwise, she's probably just using, like I said, incredibly warm traffic. Addressing the pain points is exactly what I think she needs to do. Let me go back. Let me open another incognito window. I think I have it. Do I have it saved? Yeah, I do. So incognito window. Go into my clipboards. Here it is. Get your free pass to the World Summit, Gratitude Summit. She does talk about, Robin, she does talk here about discover the secrets on how gratitude can help you stay mentally healthy and happy, and how it can protect and get your business to thrive. Okay. My suspicion still is that if you address pain points, then you can discuss why they should sign up. You asked about not the other product and results from the product. Yes. You certainly want to discuss these things after you discuss the pain points. As I said before, are you struggling with your business during this pandemic? Are you really having trouble finding clients? Are you struggling with your own mental health and desire to run your business? Our World Gratitude Summit can change your life. We can help you stay happy, healthy, and we can help your business thrive during this pandemic. We have these great speakers from Shaw and Jack Canfield and Bo and Winston, and each one of them is going to discuss some of these things like mental wellness and discovering how to help entrepreneurs thrive and moving your business forward with gratitude. All you got to do is sign up. Sign up below now, and we will give you a free pass. And maybe she says that in this video. I don't know. But a lot of people don't watch the videos. They are just looking at text and skimming. We have great results. Yes, you could post results. Here's what we've been told by previous summits, right? Betty Lou just transformed her life. She went from business of struggle of 0 to $10 million a day. Yes, you can put all that stuff on your landing page. Anything you can do to get people to sign up should be on this page. But right now it's not. And if she's getting a 90% conversion rate, in my book, reading this, it feels like that's all incredibly warm traffic already. They already know, love, and trust her. They already understand what the Gratitude Summit is about. And therefore, all they're looking to do is to sign up. They're not looking to be convinced. And therefore, they're not seeing the desire, which is why she's getting a 8% conversion rate. I'm gonna. Lenny said, because you want a shelf, not a drill, a bit, or a hole. Right. You have to clearly identify what the what the problem is. You know what I mean. Why don't people watch videos on a landing page? They do. It depends. What I'm simply saying is that I have done split testing for a contest, multiple contests. I've shown them an image. I've put a video, split test the two. The vast majority of people are not watching the video. They want to get the quick message, decide whether they want to sign up. They don't want to have to sit through 20, 30, 40, 50, 90 minutes, 5 seconds of a video. They just want to know whether to sign up or not. Now, a longer form sales page should definitely have a video. There is nothing wrong with having this video on there, Robin. I tend to think it would help convert some people, understand. It's also very different. I'll confess that the vast majority of times that I have tested a video versus not a video is a very obvious physical prize. Win a new iPhone, win a gift card to Amazon, something that is fairly obvious. They don't really frickin' need to see a video to explain it. So I confess that my testing has gone more in that direction. I have not tested a video on a landing page that is pain relief kind of summit kind of thing. The summit that I just did for my friend Ken was a long form sales page that definitely had a video. I was not in charge of split testing, so we didn't split test not having a video, but I suspect that some people read that, watch that. It all depends, is kind of what I'm saying, Robin. Okay, I missed that. Hopefully, Robin, you're not hearing the water and the boat. Sorry. On my monitor over to the side, I've got a live stream of an osprey nest where they're sitting on eggs, and yes, but I thought I turned that off. You shouldn't be hearing that now. If you still are hearing that, let me know. Because I noticed I was hearing it in my headphones, which is why I often wear headphones. Robin says, thank you very much. You are the top expert. I'm still learning. I am really, really, really confident in what I have learned so far. But frankly, I mean, if Shaw can teach me how to do this with a 90% conversion rate in a contest, I'm all in. My best campaigns have done 40% conversion. I can't imagine a 90% conversion unless what you're talking about is absolutely warm traffic, hot traffic, people that already know the offer. I mean, let's go back and look at the campaign from Anthony Van Dort last week that we talked about on the Copilot Show, or 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago. Giving away an iPhone. He was only getting 25 or 30% conversion rate for an iPhone, for a $1,000 smartphone. So, bless your heart, Shaw. If you're getting 90% conversion rate, go do that. Quit doing up viral. But I suspect, again, those are people that already are in your sphere of influence. And that's not new people. What we're talking about here is getting new people on board that have no idea what you're doing. And that's why I talked about wearing a different hat. You know, Shaw, when you land on this page, you already know. You personally know because you built the page, you built the process, you know what the summit's all about. This is very obvious to you that you would sign up. But what about your next door neighbor who knows nothing about gratitude, a crabby son of a gun, is always out yelling at the kids down the street, whatever? If you can convince that person at a 90% sign up rate, then you're a genius and you ought to be selling your wares to the world. But I ain't seeing it with this page. Put on the neighbor's hat. Go grab them and say, look at this. Would you sign up to this? Pretend you're that person. Throw away everything you know about what's going on with your campaign. And just imagine looking at it cold. Would you stick? Would you spend the time to give up your very crucial email, your best email, for this campaign based on what you see and what you've created? It's hard. I know how hard it is. I suck at building my own campaigns, I think. It's much easier for me to come in and look at somebody else's because I'm absolutely cold to it. And it's easy to decide whether or not I would bounce. Okay, hopefully that makes sense. And thank you, Robin, for your kind words. But I am still learning constantly, and I don't know everything when it turns in. When we're talking about just landing page marketing, regardless of a viral campaign, I can tell you that sharing image is not going to stop anybody. It stopped Jeff, but Jeff stopped because he wants to learn how other people are doing uh, viral summits, not because he's interested in gratitude. That's not what stopped him. Coaches have a problem with this. Business to business people have problems with this. Your landing page and your social sharing message have to convince somebody to stop cold in their tracks. And if you are not doing that, I'll tell you another story. I am always full of stories. I don't remember who it was the other day. Let's see if my brain can come up with it. I think it was Paul Pruitt. Paul, we were talking about email headlines. And he was like, you know that many people, the big copywriting people, will tell you that they spend as much time writing the headline for the email as they do in the entire body of the email. The vast majority of us, you and me, will spend 20, 30 minutes writing an email, depending upon how much detail you want to go into, and we'll spend 10 seconds thinking about the headline. The same thing happens with these images. We are not thinking about the images and the landing page and what cold traffic is going to think about that. Lenny says story time. Do you remember the guy from Vine that used to do story time? I loved his videos. He was hilarious. Anyway, you gotta spend time on the marketing side of stuff. I confess, I'm raising my hand, my tiny little hand next to my body because I don't have my full screen. It's hard. We want to get in, we want to put the message out, and we want it to work. Split testing can be your biggest friend here. Your split test can be awesome. Robin, you're almost an up viral pirate full of myth stories. It's it's kind of easy to pick out the things that aren't working. And that's one of the reasons why I have so many examples that I have lined up. Let me give you. Speaking of that, let me give you a couple of examples. Here's a campaign that Rob did. Win a free 5-night stay in Hawaii, your choice of island. Name, email, I'm ready to win. That's it. He complained that his conversion rate wasn't very high. I'm sorry, Rob, I'm still laughing about this. And Rob will tell you he learned a lot from me. Bless his heart. Would you sign up for that? Hell no, you wouldn't sign up for that. It's just not enough information. It's a 5-night stay in Hawaii. Who wouldn't want that? Well, A, it's COVID time, right? B, there's no information about who's providing this, what the rules are, what all that kind of stuff. But afterwards, enter to win a 5-night stay in Hawaii. Choose which island and which resort. It's worth up to $2,000. Something special to look forward after COVID, basically, is what he's trying to say, when you have and you have 24 months to travel. Here's the pain points, right? Are you dreaming of a vacation in Hawaii? The lucky winner will make unforgettable memories with this amazing adventure. See, he's starting to grab at your passion, your pain, your desires. MonkeyDough.com is delighted to offer you to have the chance to win an unforgettable 5-night stay. See, he's starting to use marketing words. Bingo. This is the kind of stuff. This is the kind of stuff. Oh, I've got my buttons backwards. This is the kind of stuff. Come on, go away. Oh, now I got them both backwards. This is the kind of stuff that changes the sign-up rates. Is that you gotta appeal to people if they don't understand the offer initially. And obviously a 5-night stay in Hawaii sounds very enticing, but there's a lot of doubt. There's no information about is the airline covered? Is the hotel, what's the value of this? Where is it going to be? It's COVID time. All those questions pop into people's heads and they're not answered. And if those questions aren't answered, they're not going to sign up. I missed this a minute ago. A Nigerian prince. I'm not skeptical. I'm assuming you guys aren't hearing the bird stuff because it's still playing in my head. It's fun when you guys can't see what's going on in the background. You've got to make the landing page transformational for them. Robin asked earlier, call out pain points and not the product. Absolutely. I mean, that example that I just gave you does all that. It calls out the pain points, kind of, sort of, more in terms of the results. How are you going to feel when you get on the island and you get 5 days away from everything? And the product, he explains what the offer is. Absolutely, you need to do those things on your landing page. If you're not, your conversion rates are going to be through the floor. Put on your hat. Imagine being your desired avatar and convince that person to sign up. Convince that person to sign up. Tell them why they have to have it. I got too many examples. Here's one. Here it comes. It's coming. It's not coming. Let's try that. There it is. Here's one that's very obvious. Do you need to explain this one? Do you need to tell people why it's going to change their lives? No. Don't need to explain that one. Oops. I need to not change that page. Where the heck was I? Oh, I can keep going. All right. Let's see. Is there anything here? No, there's not anything there. I always go back to this one. I heard somebody comment. Great question, Robin. So in this one, by the way, it didn't need to be hard. She was targeting horse people. There's a picture of a horse with a bow. Win a $200 gift card to your favorite tack and feed shop. Receive a free subscription to Horse World Connect when you enter this. She self-excluded people because you see down where the heart is, it says Mitch's Horsey Store. I really should have captured this before I typed in my silly answer. But that question was, what's the name of your local tack and feed shop that you want a gift card to? It was easy to explain. People understand a gift card. It's another example of something that's really easy to understand. Unfortunately, the virtual gratitude summit is not so easy to understand. You have to explain to people why they want it. Robin says, can you show the best converting up viral campaign ever? I don't know what that is, frankly. I know what mine was. I just don't have the images set up yet. And with the new up viral, I can't get you quickly to the reports. Here's one. Again, this one happened to be a campaign that I did with 5 different photographers. They wanted to join up and get people to sign up. Enter to win a Sony a6000 mirrorless digital camera and more. Take your photography to the next level with these awesome prizes. So there was a little bit of desirability by expanding your photography to the next level, but it's really fairly obvious. Here's the social sharing image, if I can get it to come up. Simple. Enter now. Enter to win a Sony Alpha A6000 mirrorless camera. $10,000 in prizes. Simple image. Doesn't have to be complicated. How many leads did they get? 8,944 leads for a $600 investment, because the prize was a $600 camera. 5 photographers split 8,900 leads. They didn't split them. They all took them. It's a great way of partnering together. It cost them, I don't know, $100 and $200 a piece, I think, overall to run that campaign. We didn't do any Facebook ads. Well, I take that back. A couple of the guys did their own Facebook ads. You've seen the Fuji stuff. Simple Fuji image. 3 chances to win. Enter now. Oops, let me go back. I gotta turn that off before I go anywhere. You've seen the Safari campaign. You've seen the Bunky campaign. You've seen... See, I really need to finish. I've got 30 different campaigns on my Stream Deck right here in front of me, but I have not loaded all the images for them. You've seen Bradley's flashlight one. When the hits the fan, you're going to want this flashlight. Best converting project for them, for their market of survivalists. That one worked really well for them. That Amazon gift card one worked really well. I really wish I had the Canon one, but I don't have it loaded. You've seen the Bunky one. I've got this one loaded. In 2020, I got 103,000 leads in the Bunky campaign. Oh, that's not what I wanted. If you want to study that one, you can go... I don't know, though. That's probably not going to work. Does it work? You guys might see that. I ran into a lamppost, but I only have light injuries. Isn't that funny? All right. Anyway, one of the best campaigns that I've ever seen, Robin, was the 230,000 leads that were gained by a gentleman in 10 days. But we've talked about it before. He was giving away cryptocurrency as the referral incentive. It's just fun to talk about Lenny, but Lenny says knowing the best campaign doesn't matter because the prize it's probably something that most will not be able to match. Focus on the great offer, credibility, and building a relationship. Thank you, Lenny. It's very true. It's fun to talk about some of them. My Canon Rumors one, we brought in 53,000 leads, so in numbers, that was awesome. The other thing that we really liked about that one was that the referral rate was 3 to 1. The more points they got by referring people, the better their chances were to win the $3,000 hot camera of the month. 52,000 leads for that one. And if I remember correctly, of the 52,000, I think 35-ish thousand of them were referred leads. So those are brand new people. We had 35,000 brand new leads with a $3,000 offer. Work the dollars out for that one. So anyway, for those of you who haven't seen me pitch about it, I do want to let you know that I do have a new movers mastermind that Lenny is in, bless his heart. Robin, some of you guys, I really think you ought to be there. But I'm kind of prejudiced. The idea behind it is that we are taking everybody through and building a campaign. The goal is to get your business moving. The goal is to build your email list on a regular basis. If you want to know more about that, just click on giveawayrocket.com/join and message me if you're interested. I like this message, Lenny. Embrace where you are and build one step after the other. I actually was telling my daughter that last night. We are struggling. All of us are really, I don't know, most of us are struggling with things like COVID and what to do about school. And that's the exact message I gave her last night. Let's just start tomorrow, which is today, and let's take a couple of steps and see where that gets us. We don't have to make every decision known to man today. Let's just take one step at a time. Let's move forward, which is what I'm doing, plug in the Movers program. Trying to get you to move your business forward. I don't know why. I do know why. We all struggle with shiny object syndrome. We struggle with all of the things that say, hey, come buy this. And UpViral, I know, potentially is a shiny object for some people. But the key to UpViral, let me put this in front of your face again. Come on, button. You can do it. I know you can do it. Some of these buttons are not working right. There we go. The money is in the relationship with your list. The money is in the relationship with your list. And this is the other one that Pete Vargas taught me. It's obvious. It's obvious once you see it. You must collect people's information if you want to connect with them. Now, you could also put the word sell to them at the end of that. It's kind of hard to sell to people that you can't talk to. So many people just throw their shop up and expect people to come by. Get them on your email list and convince them over time that you have the best product on the market. Robin says, how? Okay, how what? How do you connect with them? You collect their information. There's lots of ways of doing that, by the way. There's lots of ways of doing that. Let me show you. I'm going to close that. Let me go over to giveawayrocket.com. Oops, not typing properly. gr.s. And I'm going to go to the shop because I've implemented something new in the last week. So inside my store, I have a whole bunch of things. But this instant UpViral campaign clone scripts, I've changed the process. So what I was doing was giving this away as a lead magnet. This is a great question, Robin, and I hope I'm answering it in the way you want. Why did I create this? UpViral doesn't have a way for us to share campaigns or clone them or me give you one. So I've got a way of doing that now. You want to know how? Give me your name and email address. So let me put in Planet Mitch and your best email address, and I'm going to do click. I like my confetti. So guess what? This is an UpViral campaign. I used a lead form from UpViral on the first page that you just saw. And now look, success, you're in the Cool Club. Please check your email because that's where your download is. There's two purposes for that. I could give them a link, and in fact, when I first set this up, that had a link right here to download that PDF. But what I learned is that if you force them to go open their email, then they're going to dig it out of their spam folder and move you towards the inbox because they want to hear from you. They want your stuff to show up. And I even said that right here. Because what I'm trying to do in this campaign is to get people to think about running an UpViral campaign for just a lead magnet. But wait, there's more. And yes, there's a video here, which I am going to split test with a campaign that doesn't have a video. But since I made the time to create this video, and it's only 1 minute and 30 seconds, 35, then what I'm doing is, it says down here, if you get one other entrepreneur or business owner who uses UpViral to sign up for this, then I'll give you the video instructions, which is not this video, but another video, that I'm currently charging. If I command click here, you'll see that I'm currently asking $47.50 for that. You can get that for free just by inviting one person. So here's a Facebook image. Is it the best Facebook image on the planet? I can guarantee it's not. Because I just used the one that I created the other day. I have not gone back to tweak this one. Rita, the audio, as far as I know, is okay, but I can bump it up just a little bit if you want, but nobody else has complained about it. All right, so this is the message, and I know you guys can abuse me for this because I have not yet totally tweaked this. I have not looked at it from a third-party viewpoint. I just created it in a hurry with Relay That a couple of days ago. I just wanted to have something up because I wanted this process to be up. But notice what I'm doing is practicing what I'm preaching. I've created an UpViral campaign to try to incentivize people who want to grow their UpViral things to give them a freebie, and then say, all right, you can get the instruction video to go with that I'm currently charging $47 for, which to most people in marketing, they call that a, I can never think of the right phrase. It's a way to do, God, what do they call it? Not free, but some people will buy the video just to be able to understand how to use the free PDF, right? It's not a value ladder, but it's, God, what is that phrase? But the idea here is that I am using UpViral to hopefully incentivize people to help me build my audience, right? And I'm offering a thing that they would normally have to pay for in order to get it. Now look, I've already got it. I've earned it. I've got 120 points. Shocker. Or don't, no, I don't. What is going on here? Because this says 40 and that says 120. But this is, huh. So I created a landing page for that. I don't understand what's going on because that says 40, this says 120. I'm going to have to figure that out. Am I answering your question, Robin, about how? Did I ever answer that adequately enough that you understand? How? You haven't asked me something different. But yes, you can do UpViral for just referral marketing. Lenny asks, how is it working so far? Are you promoting it? I am not promoting it yet. I did, if I go to facebook.pm, if I go to my Facebook timeline, you will see that there's us. You will see that I did post it yesterday as just something on my timeline. John, if you're here, I'm ignoring you. There's a long story behind that. But I have posted it on my timeline. How's it doing? Well, let's go over to UpViral and find out, because I like telling people everything. Here's my custom UpViral campaign scripts. Currently has 114 direct visitors, and you guys know I don't care for the reports the way they are. Currently have 25 leads. If you look down here, 12 of them are referred, but I screwed that up. I've messed up my own stats. Here's another lesson for you. I was wanting to test whether or not the awarding of the lead magnet was working. So when I posted this, you can see down at the bottom, it's a referral link. So I posted my own referral link. So all of the people that have clicked through me are coming through as referrals. So I'm messing up my own freaking stats. And I was like, oh, that kind of hurts. So I'm not really getting 12 versus 13. I'm not really getting a ratio of 1-to-1-ish in terms of referred versus direct. So there is that. If I go, I want to go into leads, but if I do that you guys would see email addresses that I don't have permission to share. Let's just say that I think only one other person, well, we could go this way. We could go look at, the incentives. It says 7 have unlocked my free ebook. I'm not sure that's right either. Lenny says, oopsie. I think I've messed up my stats. What I'd like to do is reset the stats and start over, but there's no way to do that right now because they've left that out of UpViral. But I am watching that, and I have gotten 20-ish new leads, right? with just my free lead magnet. And that's really only since Friday or something when I really started sharing it. Crystal, bless your heart. You live and you learn. That's absolutely right. I made a mistake. I'm learning from it. I did something just as a test, kind of blowing my own stats. But by the way, in the Movers Mastermind, for those of you who are in the Movers, we have gone through that process, and I will continue to update you guys over there as well. So lots of things to learn and join. If you go to giveawayrocket.com, I mean, if you go, do I have it in the store? I don't even know that I have it in the store. Another lesson. If I go to the store, is the Movers Mastermind in here? I don't think, there it is. It is here. Good for me. I have it in the store. So what's included is listed here. Who should join? Don't join if you're boring, or if you're not dying to grow your business, don't show up. Things that we're doing are Zoom calls, group accountability, training and support, a whole bunch of free assets that I'm providing to my movers, $97 a month. Once I hit 20 movers, it's moving up to at least $200 a month. There's the testimonial from Anthony, not specifically about the Movers program, but about me. Lenny asks, but can you copy and relaunch the campaign? Yes, I can. That's currently the only real way to wipe the stats. In my particular case, it's not going to hurt if I do that. I'll just end up with two campaigns that are the same thing. The old one I'll leave open in case people do referrals. But I suspect if they didn't do it right away, they're probably not gonna. So that's something else I'll probably keep an eye on. But that's currently the only way to do it. And I'm hoping that they release an update soon. It does look funny, doesn't it? It looks like he's got a clown nose. Oh, poor Anthony. I guess I could change that. I could put a different screen grab on the front. Anyway, that's the Movers program. I would love to see some of you people in there. Lenny's already there. Let's see. Rita is in the Movers. From those of you who are here, our next meeting is tomorrow afternoon, same time. Anybody have any questions? We've been at this for an hour and 15. Happy to answer questions. I do have another program coming up soon. Lenny says it would be better to start over if it doesn't require a rebuild. Yeah, there should be nothing that I have to do differently. Well, I take that back because I do have a custom domain for that. So I'd have to change the custom domain and point it to the new campaign. All the old links would still work. Although, I wonder, I never thought of that one. That's something else for me to test today. Rita says, yes, I am. I am preparing for tomorrow's call. Great, because you're on deck. Lenny, do you have any clients in the works? I have 2 clients that are still waiting to give me the go. Ozzy, I will be happy to chat with you. I don't remember. Are we connected? Just go ahead and ping me on Messenger. That will remind me to talk to you. And yes, I understand you're 5 hours ahead because you're in South Africa. One of my clients, by the way, is Ken Krell. Um, Drew, you're welcome. Drew says, thanks very much for the insights once again. Time for bed. I hope you have a great night. Where are you, Drew? I don't know where you are. Ken, Ken and I are potentially doing another 20 campaigns, which would be freaking cool. Long story there, and Lenny, I will tell you about that in detail in the Movers Mastermind tomorrow. Gotta tease people with something. So I do have a client that's in Switzerland that they say they want to start with a campaign in a week or two, but yet then we haven't signed the deal. And I have another one that wanted to start last week, and he's still ironing out his website, which will be very interesting because he is Sydney. Drew, you're in the same town as Ken Krell. He's in Sydney. I actually have a clock on my Stream Deck that tells me that it is currently 1:18 a.m. in Sydney. So you should go to bed. So yes, Lenny, I do have clients that I am starting to do some work for, and the Ken Krell one could be a lot of business. Side topic, if you were to stream from your page and restream to your profile, can you see the profile's comments? Yes, Lenny, because I'm using Ecamm and I'm using Restream to go to Pinterest, Twitch, YouTube Live, Facebook my page, Facebook my Giveaway Rocket page, and Facebook my viral marketing group. I think there's 6 streams going out, and Restream now has the capability to feed all of those comments back into this stream. So yes, I should be getting comments from all of those places coming to me here with Ecamm and Restream talking to each other. And if you've watched before, I have done Twitch comments and Periscope comments. I've had people come in from both places. On YouTube, I've had people come in from all those places and make comments, and you'll be able to see them. So you see right now there's an F in the lower corner. It's identifying that you're coming from Facebook. Well, let me go back. Look at this. Ozzy's coming from YouTube. See, it's got a little YouTube logo in the lower corner, lower left corner. So the answer is yes, and that's one of the reasons why I love Restream. Did you get Restream on LTD too? Shh, don't tell anybody, but yes. I missed the Restream lifetime deal, but I went into one of the Facebook lifetime deal trading groups, and shh, don't tell anybody. But I bought the deal that they were no longer using. So I bought it from somebody else that grabbed it. Is that legal? Yes. So I've seen UpViral up for sale in resale groups before as well. The lifetime deal. And yes, it was a good deal. Actually, Ecamm, by the way, is working on a new setup where you won't need Restream. It's supposed to change scenes. Why is it not changing scenes? There it goes. Call it a charity. Oh, yeah. Anyway, Ecamm is supposed to be working on a way to do that natively without Restream. I don't know if they're going to charge extra for that or not. If they do, I'll just stick with Restream because it works fine for what I'm doing. All right, anybody else have any other questions? I know you guys have stuck with me for a long time today. It's an hour and 20 minutes into the broadcast. Happy to answer questions if you have any, but I gotta know you've got to ask one before you go. So type in really fast Q or question or whatever. I'm just scrolling back to see if I missed any comments while I'm stalling. I can always do this. Alright, about to hang up on y'all. Lenny says, very nice. Thanks a lot. You're welcome. Looking forward to seeing you tomorrow, Lenny, in the Movers Mastermind. We meet twice a week in case you're interested, answering all of your questions, getting your problem solved, and building your campaign with a whole lot of support from everybody else. All right. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate each and every one of you.
Thank you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Hey, Mitch, good to hear from you.
Thank you, Wendy. I think it was nice, too.
Mitch, this is not okay. You need to leave.
I don't know. Can you guys hear those? I assume you can. Yes, you do. All right. Here's the horse. Thanks for tuning in, y'all. I will see you. My next appearance is tomorrow on the Co-Pilot Show, Tuesday mornings. Interestingly enough, I have, oh man, I didn't have my things to, all right, anyway. See you tomorrow on the Co-Pilot Show, and I will see you here on Wednesday morning, same time, same bat station. See you, bye.
Oh my gosh, Mitch, do you hear yourself?
And that's not working, is it? That's a great piece of advice.
Bye!
Stop.
Bye, everybody!
Can I stop you?
Oh my gosh,
No.
Mitch, do you hear yourself?
It's starting
I had a
again.
fun
Great piece of
time.
advice. Let's try that one.
Oh my gosh, Mitch, do you hear yourself?
That's a great piece of advice.
Bye! Bye, everybody!
Bye.
Bye.
I had a fun time. Now turn that off.
See, that's just totally botched. Goodbye!